Reinforcement increases behaviour. You've been running this program since you were a baby and didn't even know it. Baby who smiles, mum smiles back. Your tiny dopamine factory lights up. You do it again. That's the law of effect in diapers. Then zoom out. Every time you do something that gets a satisfying outcome, you're laying down mental pavement on the behavioural highway. The more you drive it, the smoother it gets, soon. You're speeding down it without even thinking. Imagine your brain is a garden. Every action is a seed. Reinforcement is the water and sunlight. Water the weeds, procrastination, self-doubt. And congratulations, you've built a lush garden of misery. Water the flowers, discipline, courage, and you create a paradise. If you consciously reinforce the habits you want, your life compounds upward like interest in a high-yield account. If you don't, you still reinforce things, just the wrong ones. A low debt of wasted years. Punishment decreases behaviour. Sometimes the brain needs a slap on the wrist, not a pat on the back. Cat jumps on the counter, spray bottle of water. Cat decides nope. That's immediate, specific punishment. It's not about cruelty. It's about cause and effect. Science, the amygdala, tags pain as avoid this next time. If you delay the punishment, the link breaks. If you overdo it, you create fear without learning. You already do it. You eat garbage food, feel bloated, and skip it next time. You could do it consciously. Tie financial stakes to procrastination. Miss a workout. You owe your friend $50. Trial and error learning. Life is a series of puzzle boxes. You tried the latch, it doesn't open. You pawed the hinges, still stuck. Eventually, you find the lever. Door swings open and boom, new behaviour reinforced. It's like tuning a guitar by ear. Every wrong note tells you where not to go until the chords ring through. The faster you accept wrong notes as part of the music, the faster you get in tune. If you're afraid of failing, you're afraid of the very process that creates success. Think of your brain as a subway map. Every reinforced outcome adds a new rail between trigger and behaviour. Reinforcement is enough, and the train gets there faster than you can think. Break the reward, and the track starts to rust. You can't plant seeds in frozen ground. If you try to force someone to learn where they're not ready, it's like yelling at a microwave to cook faster. The readiness comes first. If you're not in state, your learning speed is a fraction of what it could be. But readiness is also created by starting. Momentum breeds readiness. Skills are perishable. Neglect them and they rot. Your brain is a muscle. Stop lifting, it weakens. The karma. If you only pull out a skill in emergencies, you'll find it's rusted shut when you need it most. Thorndike built the walls. Skinner gave us the blueprint for the maze. Everything from social media, likes to paychecks. It runs on reinforcement schedules. If you're not designing yours, someone else is using them to train you. This isn't just for classrooms. Every interaction is a mini lesson. You've been shaped your whole life by feedback loops that you didn't set up. Now it's time to grab the steering wheel. Life is basically one giant lab experiment. Every day you run hundreds of micro trials, and your brain is constantly deciding, do more of this or avoid that. Ignore that fact, and you're like a scientist who doesn't record data, random, sloppy, and surprised when the lab blows up. Reward the behaviours you want immediately and specifically. Design punishments that are proportionate, timely, and tied to the action. Treat mistakes as data, not damnation. Keep practicing, or watch skills decay. Prime readiness by managing state before learning. Why does this matter to you? You want freedom. Discipline buys it. You want mastery. Repetition buys it. You want respect. Consistent value-adding behaviour buys it. Every value that you hold dear is bought and paid for by the way you reinforce, punish, and maintain your behaviours. Here's the thing. The universe doesn't give a shit about your intentions. It only pays out in behaviours and consequences. You can either be the trainer or the trained, the sculptor or the clay. If you half-ass this, you'll wake up in 10 years with habits you didn't choose, values you didn't set, and a life that happened to you instead of because of you. Or you can start now. Design the reinforcements. Shape the punishments. Love the trial and error. Keep your skills sharp. And turn yourself into a goddamn force of nature.